So here's a big secret, yeah? Anxiety tends to be fear of a feeling that you're not having, okay? So we think it's about something that's going to happen in the future or something you did in the past. But if you're feeling anxious about something, so can I give you an example?
Yeah.
Like, let's take the example of the person who thought that they needed to be a lawyer, but actually they wanted to be an artist, but they're in law school and they've already spent $50,000. And they start getting anxious because they know this is wrong for them. And they can't bear the idea of the consequences of coming out of that track and doing something different where they're going to be lost and risky and nobody's going to understand what's going on. People who get divorced have this a lot. I know this relationship isn't working. I know I need to get out, but I'm so full of anxiety.
They kind of avoid it.
They think they're avoiding it, but they experience anxiety because they're not listening to their feelings. So rather than the feeling that says, you are unhappy doing this, it is not working, you don't hear that, you just feel anxious. What's happening? So if you, and again, it really helps to do this with a therapist to do it on your own. You sort of say, okay, I'm feeling anxiety now. What's going on? And then it's like, you don't want to finish law school. It's like, okay,
powerful.
If I'm really honest with myself that I don't want to finish law school, then what am I going to do? And then you get to choose. But you know what? I'm going to finish it anyway because then I'll have my law degree and then I'll have something to fall back on. Or you say, do you know what? It's unbearable to me. I can't do it anymore. Or do you know what? I'm going to sit down and have a talk with my parents about this, or have a talk with a mentor and tell them what I'm going through and get some clarity about my feelings. So fear is about something that's going to happen. Worry is about something that might happen. Anxiety is about what you might be feeling that you don't want to know that you're feeling. The fear of your feelings.
The feeling that you don't want to have. Really powerful. Really powerful. So here's, I think, what most people miss. They can either make a courageous choice of changing their life and making an unconventional decision, or fear every day, little by little, with anxiety.
But I wouldn't want it to sound like, therefore you must make an unconventional decision. What I want to say is, there's a whole lot of data that you can draw from. You can draw from what other people are doing, what other people are advising you to do, your chances of making money or being secure, or what you think is right. They're all valid points of data, but the way you feel is a point of data too. It's just a different kind of data. So
that is something you can't change.
No, you're going to feel how you're going to feel about it. If you jump into cold water, you're going to feel cold about it. And then you can decide, okay, I'm going to swim and warm up, or I'm going to get out of the water, or I'm going to sit here being cold. So all I'm saying is, if you become aware of your feeling, then you have more data. So it's like, I don't like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Then you do it anyway based on not knowing that you don't like it.
What is important in that situation?
To be honest with yourself about that other source of data, which is about how you feel about a given situation. Which is difficult. It doesn't mean there's an easy answer, because it might be that all the cognitive answers say go ahead and your feelings say don't. Some people will tell you always go with the gut. I'm not quite so black and white about it. I think sometimes you really have to sit with it for a long time and see what happens.
But it's important to listen to yourself.
Absolutely. The feeling will always try and make itself known to you. And the more you push it away, the more you will feel anxiety and fear, or you will go the defensive way. You will become obsessive about something, or you will start drinking or smoking more, or you will have an eating disorder, or
distractions. That's where I think a lot of addictions come from, because you want to trying to go away from your feelings, and you want to feel happy, right? That's the basic instinct. Everybody wants to feel happy. But in your natural state, with a lot of anxieties and the decisions that you're making, you know that you're not happy. Subconsciously, you know that you're feeling bad, but your conscious mind that goes towards drugs and addictions and...
and I would also add, what pressure to have to be happy. We are ambivalent creatures.